All right, we got the E16 Gen 3 with us today. And as you know, the E series is the affordable business line. It's for professionals, students, teams, small businesses, and people who want reliability and durability, but don't want to spend $1,500 plus on a T or P series. This Gen 3 model steps things up by jumping to Intel's new Core Ultra platform. And that changes the entire experience, such as speed, efficiency, AI features, graphics, and more. Anyways, let's start with performance, because this is where the biggest upgrade is. This configuration comes with the Intel Core Ultra 7255H. It's a 16-core chip with 6 performance cores, 8 efficiency cores, and 2 low-power efficiency cores. So basically, it's optimized to do 2 things. 1, be super fast for real work, and 2, use way less power when you're not doing heavy stuff. Those little E cores and LPE cores keep battery drain low when you're just browsing, emailing, typing, etc. So overall, you're getting way faster burst performance plus better efficiency because this is a Core Ultra chip. It also has an integrated NPU, which is basically a dedicated chip for AI tasks. What that means is stuff like background noise reduction, face tracking, Windows Studio effects, dictation, and AI upscaling all runs on the NPU instead of your CPU. This could lead to your video calls looking better, your laptop staying cooler, longer battery life, and less fan noise. For the average user, it might not seem like much now, but you'll at least be future-proofed as our world becomes more and more AI. The integrated graphics here is the Intel Arc 140T, which is basically the new generation of integrated graphics replacing Iris Xe. Arc Graphics gives you noticeably better performance in light photo and video editing, AI photo tools, PowerPoint animations, even some super light gaming if you really wanted. This configuration comes with 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of SSD storage. You get 2 RAM slots. Unlike a lot of thin laptops today, the RAM is not soldered. You also get 2 SSD slots, which supports up to 2 terabytes total. So storage and RAM upgrades are very easy and very future-proof. The display is a 16-inch 1920 by 1200 IPS panel, 300 nits, anti-glare. It's 45% NTSC, so color accuracy isn't its strong point, but most people won't be using this for creative purposes, so it's not that big of a deal. For build quality, the E16 has an aluminum top and bottom. It has mil-spec durability and is about 3.59 pounds. It feels solid, no flex, no creaks. It looks simple, professional, and very ThinkPad. One con is that it's a fingerprint magnet, but this seems to be the finish Lenovo is going for on most of their laptops. The keyboard is pretty standard, it's backlit, and feels decent. Nothing special or extraordinary in that department. Most people will have no complaints. For security, you get TPM 2.0, fingerprint reader built into the power button, privacy shutter, Kensington lock slot, and ThinkShield security suite. It comes with a 48 watt-hour battery and a 65 watt USB-C charger. For battery life, you're looking at 6 to 9 hours of real use, depending on brightness and workload. You get a 5 megapixel webcam with privacy shutter, dual mics, and AI noise reduction. Speakers are tuned by Harman with Dolby Atmos, which is surprisingly good for this price. For ports, you get a USB-A port and an Ethernet port on the right side. On the left side, you get a full-size HDMI port, USB-C port, Thunderbolt 4 port, another USB-A port, and headphone combo jack. For business use, the text is sharp, matte finish reduces reflections, 16 by 10 aspect ratio gives more vertical workspace, and 300 nits is bright enough for offices, classrooms, and indoors. If you're editing video or doing color critical work, this is not the display for that, but for productivity, it's perfect. In case you were curious, here's the last generation of the E16 on the right. They look almost identical on the outside, except for some minor differences here and there. So if you were to get the Gen 3, it would be for the new Intel Core Ultra platform, which has higher performance and efficiency, NPU, Arc graphics, better webcam, better thermals and battery life, and lastly, smoother performance. So who is this laptop for? The E16 is perfect for business professionals, students, and everyday users. We currently carry the Gen 3 for $1,199 and the Gen 2 for as low as $799. Visit or contact us today for a free quote or more information. We're always happy to help, so until next time, we'll see you on the next video.